Welcome to Forex Rebels. Today we'll be analyzing USDCAD and NAS100. So we're going to start with USDCAD. So now we're on the daily time frame on USDCAD. So I'll start by identifying the significant levels that I'm seeing in the market. So this is the highest level that I'm seeing, and this is the lowest level I'm seeing around this area here. But as you can see, I was seeing this level right over here and this level right over here. But I'm just gonna mark out this one only, so I can just keep my chart as clean as possible. So, and I'm seeing another level right over here, in this area here. So bear in mind, we're still on the daily time frame. So these are the levels that I'm seeing on USD/CAD. So I'm just gonna create zones for them, so we can have most of the touches on this level, so we don't miss any entry points. Okay, so this one I'm not gonna mark it with a zone because it's our lowest level. I'm gonna mark this one over here. Let's put it right over here, right? Bear in mind, guys, you're still on the daily time frame, so these are the levels that I'm seeing. So we have this what is called the resistance level and the support level and the mid-range right over here. So as you can see, by the looks of things, starting from this point over here, the market has been uptrending. Oops, sorry, let me change the color to black. Okay, so if you look closely, the market from this point here has been going to the upper side, then changes direction around this area here and went to the lower side, and went back up again and going to the lower side again, touching this area here and going back a little bit. So now it seems like the market is going to this area here, or it's going to break down this level here. So we don't really know if the market is going to push to the upper side, or this is just a retest before it pushes to the upper side, breaking this area here, and or it is going to respect this area here and push to the lower side. So we don't really know what's really going to happen. So I'm going to start by identifying my trend lines. So starting from this point here, I can see a beautiful trend line occurring right over there. So as you can see, you have the first touch, second touch, the touch on the lower side, first, second. But bear in mind, guys, we did not actually hit this area right over here. So I'm just gonna create this level right over here, this line over here, to see the distance. So it's quite high, so there's a possibility that the market could still push to the lower side, but we are not sure because the market did change its direction right over here, and the market tend to touch this level here and just reject, so we're just gonna remove it. So let us move to the lower time frame to see what's going on. So I'm gonna move to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so I just want to see this in more detailed version so I can see how the market has been playing with USDCAD. So I'm gonna just focus around this area. Zoom in. Okay, I'm going to start by identifying the levels that I'm seeing on the 4-hour time frame. Bear in mind, guys, over there we are marking the levels that we were seeing on the daily time frame, not on the 4-hour time frame. So the more we scale to the lower time frame, the more we mark other levels that we are seeing. So if you look close, this level here has been respected as well. And yeah, not really. Let me zoom out to be quite fair with it. So let me see here, also this level, but it's quite a bit far from this level right over here. So I'm just gonna try to keep my levels as clean as possible. So I'll just create zones for the ones that I'm going to use actually for now. So I'm gonna remove the line here and this one over here. So I'm not gonna change the color, guys. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing on the market. So you can see that the market starting from this point over here has been moving like this, playing inside this area here, coming back, breaking in, breaking out, breaking in, breaking out. So there's a lot going on here. So it's either going to break this area here or you're going to push it up aside. So it's up to us to further analyze this to see what's really going on. So I'm just gonna start by drawing my lines here. I can see a beautiful trend line right over there. I'm just gonna mark it as let's create a trend line actually. Sorry for the mess, guys. Just lay it up as soon as possible. So let us remove this one for now, and this one is quite important to be honest. So we have this one over here, lowest level here. Okay, if you put it like this, you create this huge area here. Okay, so if we're trying to use the point of the candlestick, this will be the overall area right over there. So let's move this one for now. So I used the body of the candlestick right over here, guys, so don't be surprised why the wicks are left out. So look closely, guys. So by looking at this pattern here, you can see you have first touch, second, and a push to the upper side, and you not have a touch here. Then you went back down again, and you had a second touch right over here, and a retest again, and boom. So here we had a push to the upper side, but not touch that area here, and we had a momentum movement. Same applies to this one here. We have a momentum movement right over here. So we're going to see a little bit of break right over here before we finish with the sellers. So for this pair here, USD CAD, I'm anticipating more sellers coming in. So when the market closes, we'll just see how the first 4-hour candlestick closes. So if we see a reversal signal, you're going to take the buyers, but if you see the continuous signal, you're going to take the buyers. So yeah, I think, wait, let us move to the 1-hour time frame so I don't miss anything, because I feel like I'm missing some things. So okay, let me see here. Right, starting from this point here, we've been uptrending to the upper side like this. So yeah, if you look closely, let me use a line. You can see that the market was being compressed on this area here until it broke off on this area here, hence breaking this level right over here, and now we are on this area right over here. So if you look closely, we do really have I'm more positive with the sellers because we had a retest here, correction movement. So you can see an impulse move again up until this area here, and a correction wave over here, and an impulse move up until right over here. So already the signal has already left, so we're just gonna enter it around this area here and play with up until this area here. We complete until this area here if you want to maximize, but the first take profit or your most important take profit should be around this area here or here. So please don't be greedy, and actual stop loss is quite good over here, but you can see the market trappings as. So let's put it right over here. So this is for USD CAD. This is how we anticipate the market to move. So let us move to NAS100. So now we're on the 4-hour time frame on NAS100. So remember, guys, last our previous video, I did something like this showing you how the market will move. I told you, no, you're on the daily time frame, guys. Wait, is it the 4-hour? Let us move to the 1-hour time frame so I can show you what I meant last time. So last time we had this. Sorry, let me remove this. So last on our previous video here, something like this. I'll show you this kind of movement, telling you guys that NAS100 is going to sell. So I draw something like this, did draw something like this. But if you look closely, NAS100 did push to lower side, and most of you were happy with the profits, but exited when you see this hammer candlestick right over here. So by the looks of things here, NAS100 did go according to our setup, because it did come back starting from this point here, made a bit of corrections, playing around this area here, and bear in mind it did not touch this area here, so we're safe. We're safe. So you can see the another movement, the same movement occurring again. I only had a impulsive move to this area here, and then our sellers were completed. So in today's video, we're going to analyze which direction NAS100 is going to take starting from now, because we did have this kind of setup and it was highly successful. So we did have a positive movement with NAS100, guys. So yeah, so I just increased my trend line. So as you can see here, the market did come back in this. So if you did draw your trend line on your market, you will not be scared if you're seeing this, because you can see that the market does not have the buying power to buy. So hence it is sell. So I'm gonna just quickly analyze this. So let us move this area here. Let us move this one here. So to be honest, it's quite obvious you're on the third touch on this area here. So you're anticipating a buy movement on NAS100. For now, I'm just trying to cater for the levels that I might have missed. So on NAS100, I don't think there's much I can do, because everything is all there. It's all there. And if you try to draw a trend line starting from this point here, it will be just something like this. But it could be useful for some of y'all. And starting from this here, you can see, guys. So we had you're trending to lower side, but if you look closely on this area here, this is kind of like an open wedge. So on NAS100, I'm anticipating buy movements up until here. So yeah, I think that's what we should anticipate on NAS100. So I'll just move some of the things here so it just can be clean as possible. So I'm just gonna use a zone here because there's a lot of wicks. So guys, I do have flu, so my voice tend to run away. Okay, so yeah, okay, we have this beautiful line here, and let me cater for this one over here. So on NAS100, I'm anticipating buy movements. So okay, let us see here what's going on here. And you can see this area here again, guys. So you can see from this point over here, point T line here, you can see this is a level here. So NAS100 did touch this level right over here, and it failed to break it by this hammer over here, showing us you're going for the bias. You can see a lot of rejection occurring here. So we are going for the bias. We are going to respect the trend line again. So let me remove this line here. Which time frame are we on? Oh, the 1 hour. So let me move to the 15 minutes time frame. I don't usually go to the 15 minutes time frame, but I just have to because there's something occurring around this piece over here. Okay. We have this. So it seems like we have a little bit of something like this. I cannot draw it like this, so it's like a little bit of upper level, but if you look closely, it seems like a head and shoulder formation. I think it seems like a head and shoulder formation. So if you look closely, guys, if you look closely, okay, so you can anticipate buy movements on this one over here. But listen to me, guys, we are going to buy. We are not going to buy the when we are under this trend line here. Please, please listen to me carefully. Buy the moment you're inside this pattern, this trend line. Stop buying things when it's not ready, because the bear in mind this is a in dice, so it could damage your account. So buy the moment you come back into this area here, and please make sure you watch it because there could be a possible strong momentum push to the upper side. And like I've said, you're going to buy when you reach this area here. So I don't know if the market is going to play a little bit here, but the moment you're inside this trend line, you can buy. So I'm just going to put it right over here. So stop loss right over here and take profit over here. I'm going to just put it over there. But as you can see, you have first touch, second touch, so you can have a little bit of retest over here. So most of your take profits, you're going to lose them on this area here on 12583. So this is how you are going to trade NAS100. So stop being greedy and trade when the market enters the trend line. So I'm just gonna zoom back a little bit so you can see where did I start to draw the trend line. So you can apply it on your charts. So you can see your first touch, second touch, those touches, third touch, so we are going to anticipate a beautiful push to the upper side. So don't miss this push by being greedy. So yeah, that will be all from us. FX Travels signing out.